Paladin that is in our Discord was asking. So it would specifically be available for him to be watching.
Do I like this other paladin?
How generous.
Oh.
Probably not. It is a paladin.
What's that supposed to mean?
If you stream it in the guild, then all of our low.
Have you not been listening to Shake like in Discord and everything?
Yes, Brent.
I'm interested in how that works through Discord. I've never done it.
Druid Watcher
Oh, we
thread,
go live?
not getting salved.
Yeah, I just launched it.
Oh, it just shows like that. Oh, that's interesting.
Not so sure about those paladins. I hear they wear dresses.
What? I don't believe it.
Priest wannabes.
It's a kill.
Careful.
Are we ready to start? I think people are still getting ready.
It's just trash.
Melee does not be careful.
Yeah.
Got you. So since we don't have a 40-man guild, or stay back, please, stay back, please, stay back, please. Worry about mana efficiency. Just stay back. I'll point right into a. Okay.
I've got a question. Do we feel confident enough in phase 1 to test out Curse of Recklessness versus no Curse of Recklessness? Have a rogue kicker just to see how much more damage that.
The majority of the damage she deals is fire damage. That's dangerous to the tank.
Yeah, it's pretty much her breath that hurts.
Yeah, I'm just talking about just the idea of simply testing a little bit. Not as like I feel like it's a low risk. It's basically just taking the curse off and putting it on, and having a rogue kicker.
I feel like we should keep it.
Okay.
Who was it that said they need arrows? You got a nice stack here with your name on
it. Still getting
Who should I put my soulstone on?
Hug the left wall.
Not me. I tend to die.
Our best no pure ward.
Dragons sleep like cats in this game. Have you noticed that? The way they like kind of lay their head down and put their feet up in us. Okay, so this is more of a endurance fight than like a burner down kind of. So the first phase, we're not going to be doing a whole lot of DPS, because if she pulls aggro, she's going to breathe on everybody and it's going to kill you. First things to note, you do not want to stand directly behind her. She will tail whip you, and it will knock you into on either side of this cave here. There's a little area, and there's whelp eggs in, similar to in Upper Blackrock Spire. You touch the eggs, they hatch, whelps come out, and they screw everybody up. So you have to kind of sit on the sides of her if you're melee DPS. You also don't want to be too close to the front of her because you'll get hit by her breath, and it's a pretty big area in front of her that you can get hit by that. So basically you want to stand between her front and back legs. Phase 1, I'm just going to take her, I'm going to pull her to the back, and everybody's just going to chill for a second. And then eventually you can start light DPS. I forget what percentage she gets down to. She eventually goes into phase 2, which sends her 65. She goes up into the air. And in that phase, she's gonna fly around. We need to stay spread out. She'll shoot random fireballs. If too many people are clumped, why you need to stay spread out is if too many people are clumped together, she will deep breath, which carpets a huge section of the room. Or does it cover the whole room?
No,
Certain
deep
areas.
breath.
Just a
Certain areas,
large,
okay.
about third or 2/3 maybe.
Okay. And so basically, you just have to look where her head is and try to avoid. Hopefully, since we don't have a full raid, it shouldn't be too hard to stay spread out. At some point during this phase, groups of whelps will spawn. Since me and Sabara don't really have ranged attacks, we'll be free to pick them up. And then phase 3, she lands. That's at 20, like 35%, I think.
30%.
30%. She comes back down and lands. You'll have to wait for me to pick up aggro. She will periodically fear, and you'll see these big cracks in the on the ground. Try to avoid those because lava shoots up and it'll hurt you. And yeah, just we can slowly burn her, and then that's it. There's no enrage or anything, so it's just an endurance fight. Don't. And
separating into 2 groups.
yeah, we should probably do that.
How far behind her do you need to get hit by her tail?
Don't ever be behind
Yeah,
her.
don't be
Well, I
behind
mean,
her.
what counts as behind?
You can
Literally
be on like
opposite
a
everything.
flank, and it's still you can probably get hit.
It's very extremely generous
Yeah.
against you.
Okay, so stay to the front half, basically.
Yeah,
Don't stay in
the
front
sides
of
are
her.
like the best.
The side, because if you go to the front, she'll cleave you.
If you think of it like this giant box around here, and there's an X going to the 4 corners of that box, it's sort of generally how it. But yeah,
This tunnel
just
is a good representation. If that's her head and that's her tail, like this is your only safe spot. That's all.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
a huge area.
So, like, stay parallel with her back feet, basically. That's as far back
Just be
as
in
you
the
go.
dead center.
You'll see where people are stacked up.
Stay by her wings.
Basically, between her front and back feet, stay in line with that as much as you can.
Should we mark people to stack on, or?
Well, we don't want to stack either, right? Or else she deep breaths.
that's
that's
only
only
phase
your-
2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, just go to the left or the right.
There's some pretty good sweet spots for phase 3. Immediately next to where she is right now, where you're not going to be immediately near a crack. The lava cracks, at least.
I'm gonna mark Shake and Omni. Just make sure you guys are on either side. And so phase 1, just if you're melee, stick. They're gonna be triangle and diamond.
Keep an eye on your thread. Every time she knocks back, the tank loses thread.
Yeah, I heard an off tank is nice to have.
Sabaras are off tank. Phase 2, Sabara, why don't you take the east side of the cave?
At the end, when she lands, if you don't have aggro, do you want us to take her to the back of the room where you would be taking her?
Yes.
Deep breath on everybody.
Correct.
Do you want Fire Aura and Sabara's group?
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh, and I think in phase 2, melee can still hit her while she's flying, just no auto attacks, only like special.
Apparently, if you
Phase 2
jump
range
directly
needs
below her, you can hit her with abilities.
Yeah.
How do we want the group split, left and right?
Because we're kind of odded. There. Odds left, evens right.
We've got, just you know, we've got a group with 2 healers and 2 groups with.
Healing assignments, I would imagine, are separate from whatever group they're in.
Yes, I said them in a raid, but I don't know if he like said them out loud.
Well, regardless,
Yeah, well, it was
healing
when-
assignments, prayer of healing only works for group wide.
What were you saying, Scribe?
So, because at least it worked out really well as far as tank healing last time was having 2 paladins and a priest, so I'm thinking jammers, links, and Chommel on tank healing. The only interesting thing is that that leaves us with 3 to do raid healing, so one side is going to have 1 healer.
During phase 2, technology
you're
is not as heavy, so it's perfectly fine for everyone to help reheal.
Yeah, no, phase 2 is fine. It's just the other phases, like if we randomly get some whelps on one side for one accident or something.
My thing was just regardless of healing assignments, like especially if it's evens and odds, we should have at least like me or Scribe in group 5, just because prayer of healing can only go to the group and that's our strongest. So we're kind of gimping by having 2 priests able to raid heal and having 1 group without a priest.
I was wondering if we wanted to split the warlocks into other groups just for the stamina buff from Blood Pact.
Oh, one other thing. We should probably.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say we should probably. Oh, never mind. Just saw Fear Ward go out. I was gonna say we should probably blanket everybody.
Yeah, we've been doing
It's
that.
gonna start going down
okay.
soon for the people who we started with, because of how long we've been.
It's also, there's 3 of us and 30-second cooldown.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if those were going out yet or not. I should have checked. Buffs.
Let's do it.
Time's up.
Just remember, really light DPS at the beginning.
Actually, no DPS at the beginning until I tell you.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly.
Oh my god, I love the Onyxia wipe animation DBM audio files that it's giving.
Just wait until someone dies.
That's great. It literally tells you what to do.
Why would someone die?
Hit it like you mean it.
Hit it like you mean it.
I didn't even know that was in there.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
Jamie, you're range of fire breath, I think.
Yeah, but he needs my firepower.
I call for DPS. Yep, you can go ahead and DPS.
Is it?
Y'all notice?
I just did.
His health drop, that was a fire, so don't get in front of the next.
Is the audio messing up for anybody else?
No.
Like, I feel like when she does that, flame breath, my audio kind of like chops. It's interesting. So when she starts running, maybe I use cooldowns if you do have them.
And
I don't see enough dogs. More dogs now. Throw more dogs. More dogs. More dogs.
Spread
Come
out
on,
winners.
more dogs. Now handle it! Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
Is it okay to skin these right now?
The older recharge Judge Wisdom.
I don't see enough dots. More dots now.
This is great. I love hearing this.
Were you able to rupture her?
Yeah, if you're melee, you can do instant attacks directly beneath her, but no white hits or anything like that.
Right side.
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
We didn't get a deep breath. That is like a miracle.
You won't as long as you don't clump up.
Yeah, I've seen it once.
The biggest risk is when all the melees swarm whelps.
Keeper, can you handle the whelps on the right side while I pay attention to the dragon?
Stop DPS.
Stop DPS.
Beware.
Be sure to refresh your warrior.
You are going
Stop
to
attacking.
very, very slowly.
And that's what happens when things go wrong.
Beware.
Still had dots on her when she came down.
I forgot to explain that.
So yeah, when it says phase 3 soon, you stop doing dot.
We can
Should I battle
still do it.
Rise
Hit it like
Jax?
you mean it.
Dang, it's dead.
This could be a wipe.
Beware.
All three priests are dead.
I think she pulled out to me first.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
I hit the sphere with, but I guess that's
Someone's shadow phase.
And watch the fucking king.
So yeah, when you get the
Beware.
raid warning that says phase 3 soon.
That's the fucking 50 DKP finals!
Stop.
Stop.
Beware.
Dots. Stop.
It's probably also the best idea, I guess, where she's getting ready to land for El Priest to just fade regardless.
Yeah.
If you get aggro, of course, run to the tank. But
I think we got some respawns.
it's a beautiful face too, though.
Everything else went good.
That's pretty much the only difficult part of the fight right there. Once she's in position, it's pretty much free.
Yeah, so when phase 3 starts, also something to note, casters are ranged is just to stay away from the alleys that the eggs are in, so when you get feared, you... Not that anybody did that, but just in case.
No, priests look like they got aggro almost immediately, which was probably from healing or mana regen. So.
Yeah.
That was worth the wipe just to hear the dude scream at me about losing DK.
I died to flame
Okay,
breath.
well, you can send 44 silver and 36 copper to my bank then. So let's work it.
Let me sell this random bone I have, okay? We got her down to like 45% or something like
35.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think 65 she goes 2, and then down 40% she goes back to 3.
Yeah, so at the start of phase 3 when she was landing, we went down 4%, which means there's a lot of DPS going.
Ideally, you want the last few phases to be hunters bringing her down if you can, just because they can feign death.
And hope she doesn't resist.
Yeah.
Well, then you have a dead hunter.
It's the same problem with taunt on warriors, is hope that she can taunt right away and not resist.
But if the hunters are at the center of the room, at least she's facing the right direction.
She did a deep breath at the end there, right?
No,
it's bellowing roar.
No, it's just bellowing roar, it's a fear.
Yeah, and anyone who doesn't have DVM, please get it before MC this week. It's Deadly Boss Mods. It's an add-on, and it helps you with like raid bosses and dungeon bosses. It tells you about phases and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, do warlocks even need to know about phase?
When you're running
50
back,
DKP minus.
remember when you're running back, there's still Onyxian water up, so hug the left wall.
Yeah, no, warlocks don't need to know because they're normally dead by halfway through the fight.
And run back before drinking and all that, because we could get respawns. You don't want to be trapped on the wrong side.
So, Deegan, did you know that your version of DBM is outdated?
Really?
Mm-hmm. You're listed here.
That's weird, because I'd like just downloaded it the other day.
Yeah. I just updated it today, so I think they pushed one very recently.
They push out
One
updates
point-
every 45 minutes.
1.13.13 is the one I have.
But there are 14 people here with outdated versions of DBM.
Yeah.
Not the
One of them was your raid leader.
Yeah, it still works. It still works just fine.
Yep.
1.13.14 is the most up to date.
Yeah, I realized that I didn't have it on my laptop. But
Excuse
I had it on my
me.
desktop. I was wondering why we were getting yelled at.
Is there like an extra pack or something you have to download with it? Because I actually grabbed it this morning and it doesn't seem to be doing it.
You have to get the classic specific DVM.
I really thought I did, but I'll double check.
Make sure the Twitch app is pointing at the right folder too.
Yeah.
Not your
Classic,
retail folder.
I mean, you can do Will It Classic and it'll send you right to the classic version.
It really helps with this fight, because it almost holds your hand. Like, it tells you exactly what to do when it...
And it also tells you if you're too close to people.
Yeah, I mean, I set it up for the, 10 yards away and all that, but during the fight it doesn't tell me anything, so, whatever.
Yeah, mine was working for range on that fight.
Yeah, mine did it automatically.
Yep, mine was good. I kept getting too close to Sarb. Trying to cuddle.
Yeah, I plan to just run right to that corner for phase 2 again, just so that I'm the first thing the whelps see and I can gather them.
Hey, you can let them beat on me for a while, it doesn't matter.
Come on, I have one job. Let me do it.
So are we all ready with buffs? So you start?
I don't have Hero War.
Manny's on. Should we go grab him?
Oh, he's gone.
I'll be right back. I had to Alt F4 to get the proper DBM. I watched that first attempt on Shake's stream.
How'd I look?
It looked fantastic, especially jumping around during.
Were you wearing your gear this time, Jake?
I knew I forgot something.
So are we gonna go back and summon him then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hug
there
the
was
right
a
wall.
Half-hour queue when I got home here.
Everyone's coming back for that Dire Mall announcement.
Yeah.
Everyone should go. They're gonna probably have respawns.
Or Horde.
Or a bunch of Horde.
I mean, the one moment when Holy Nova is useful?
Dude, how long is Rogue Sprint? That's
Dude, Dire Mall's coming.
It's an hour. It's about as long as the Druid sprint.
20 seconds.
Hacks. No. Actually, ours is shorter. Ours is only 15. Okay. You lied to me.
Unless you're telling it that it's an hour and a half.
No Horde inside. I lied one. Never mind, he got in.
Oh.
Summoning come.
Ready?
Manny, you're prot spec, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Warriors, watch your aggro, because I'm giving you light too. I've been super nice
No.
the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. I miss the time of long-lasting food buffs.
I mean, it was long enough to kill a Onyxia.
Not last night, or the night before last.
I mean, I think we could have killed her before 10 minutes.
It was 12 minutes, 6 seconds. Terrible.
Yeah, it seems really slow.
Yeah, I wanted 10 for that, like 15.
No, it was the fourth attempt. That's how long it was taking us. That putt was terrible.
So we're doing odd left.
Correct.
Just for us, dyslexic people, we're talking about our perspective now to the right, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just
Stay
making
right.
sure.
It's also the left and right on your mini-map. Unless I suppose you have it, the rotating mini-map.
And then you can just quit the guild, right?
Yeah.
It's still left and right, unless you turn around.
Yeah, but north should always be up.
You run me
Stop
through.
confusing me.
My monitor is sideways. Does that matter?
Wow.
You run me through things just quickly. I might have missed a bit of the explanation.
Sorry. So I'm gonna tank her against the back wall.
Yes.
You don't want to be behind her or in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
and don't DPS until I say so. Phase 2, she flies up in the air, just kind of stays spread out. Whelps will spawn. You're taking the right side whelp.
Okay.
And you can, if you're directly below her and you jump and you do not weight hits, I guess supposedly it's melee, you can hit. At 30%, she comes into phase 3, where she lands, and I pick her back up. Nobody has to can be DPSing. On your DBM, I should give a warning that says phase 3 is close, so stop dots and just direct aim. And then phase 3 is similar to phase 1. I hold her at the back. She'll do Bellowing Roar, which causes people to fear, try to avoid the cracks in the ground.
Right.
That's about it.
Okay, I heard something when I was reading up on it that when she's in phase 3, she hits people with fireballs and that wipes all their threat. So it's useful to have a tank around 15th to 10th on the threat list because she only hits the top 10 or so. And it's tough for the tank, obviously, to build all the way back up to the top threat. So I might test that out in case that is true.
That's true.
Are we good on fear wards?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll never be fully covered without other ones falling off.
Let's go.
Okay.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly.
Clear or two?
What's the command for range check for DBM?
That's
Hit it like you
range
mean it.
I thought it was 10.
What you want?
What the?
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
Far forward.
Yeah, her shoulders are basically her front for the fire breath.
Should we get a red spell?
Might as well res them now, so we can
Yeah,
get
get
mana
mana
for phase
back.
2.
You're ready for DPS.
Who's rising in?
Keep looking in your range.
Nina, you want to resin?
Where are you, Onyxia?
I'm right behind you. Or, sorry, I'm right beside you. I'm on the right side.
Keepers is down.
Just heal because I just had to evade my screen. Phase 2. Get out.
I don't see enough dust. More dust now. Throw more dust. More dust. More dust. Come on, more dust.
Whelps.
Whelps! Left side! Even side! Many whelps! Now handle it!
Is that just a guarantee or someone get knocked in there?
No, it's guaranteed.
No.
Okay, it's guaranteed.
Every so often she'll just spawn more.
Gotcha. There we go.
Throw more dust! More dust! More dust! Come on, more dust!
You should have enough time, just FYI, on DPS to bandage if you get fireballed.
someone judge wisdom on her for getting mana back?
You said UI to show percentage instead of full.
Brave his life.
I don't see enough dots. More dots now.
Finds his legs getting up there.
So are you saying to judge wisdom on Onyxia?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Ray, she really likes you.
Go way back.
Whelps.
Phase 3 soon. Stop Donner. Oh crap, she's mad at Keeper.
No dots, guys. I see serpent stings on there. Just coming down. Stop all DPS.
Fade. Priest.
Beware.
Nina.
If you want
I'm
to
DPS.
I'm on her.
Slowly. And watch the fucking tick.
Watch the tick.
The aggro run to the front.
To the front.
Literally. She's not taunting.
I got it. I got
stop
it.
spinning her around.
I've got it.
Hit it like you mean
It's
it.
because people are dying.
Well, you can recover from this.
Yeah, just
We can DPS now.
Yeah. Oh, Polly's got it.
Feared.
Now hit it very hard and very
One
fast.
side.
He had some help. Whelps
A lot of
on.
whelps on one
Hello,
side. A
whelps.
lot of whelps.
Okay, I'm gonna keep one more around for phase 3.
Are you guys good with whelps?
No, maybe.
Beware.
After this gear, I'm gonna try to make it over there.
Can I get a fear ward? Since I have Onyxia. We have priest left for it.
It's all you, Chommel. I use mine on you.
Beware.
Put mine on Polly. About 13 seconds.
I don't have threat from here.
Because you dropped off threat. Down.
Keeper, can you pull those whelps further back so you don't get feared into the whelps?
Don't get tail whipped into them. I suppose nobody's on the other side I can turn.
Watch out for being in front if you're by the shoulder.
There's no more curse of records. This is
That's fine.
Beware.
And watch the fucking tick.
If you're what I'm Polly.
Beware.
You're on Polly.
Do we have any battle vest?
grouping that Belarus uses.
Get more jammies.
Yeah. So
Yeah, get jammer if you have it.
Jammers.
Champion, do you have yours? Did you get jammers?
There, innervate out there. Watch your mouth.
Beware.
And watch the fucking tank.
Steve, do you have innervate?
Suggest innervate.
Beware.
Maybe we should get some feral heals.
Beware.
Use some heals.
Support on Polly.
Right, get it back. Alright, I'm going to try to DPS during phase 2. Subbing on a tank on the side to deal with the whelp.
It might be beneficial to have two tanks on the sides.
When she lands, no one except for the tank should be in the center. Everyone should be to the left.
Get aggro instantly.
Did she just land and start attacking someone? Because I didn't attack her and she just came straight down.
I was the first thing to hit her. She was coming down and I was hitting.
It's because she doesn't wipe all threat against all targets, just the ones she hits with fireball. So some people are going to have huge threat leads. So, for example, like Polly will get hit with a fireball every time if he's tanking her to start, which means basically that a second tank will have to pick her up right away until Polly can catch back up. Now, I was tanking the whelps on the right side, so I didn't hit her in phase 3 at all. So I had to catch back up a bit as well. So if I can not tank whelps and hit her a bit during phase 3, I might be able to be near the threat lead to pick her up as soon as she lands, and then that'll let Polly catch up. So she doesn't wail on our healers or our mages.
Alright, we have respawns.
I feel like I'm leading an army of ghosts.
Return of the King.
Except I'm also a ghost.
When she landed, she kept spinning around because I picked up threat and didn't have fear ward. So she was fearing me and following me and spinning.
Which is how I got punted into the whelps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost got punted at that same time, but I hit the wall instead.
When should I start and stop judging wisdom?
As soon as she goes up into the air, and probably as she's about to land, you should stop.
I would say at about 45%, there should really be nothing on her for those last 5%.
Yeah, watch your threat meters. If you're above the tank, you're gonna get hit when she lands.
Still wasn't a bad attempt, 17%. If we had more DPS, a lot better. There's respawns, so be careful.
So who should I be soul stoning? A tank or a healer?
Well, I don't think tanks are in that much fear of being dead. It's the she's swinging around and cleaving off heal.
Yeah, definitely a healer in case the tanks can't pick her up at the start of phase 3 or phase 4, I guess.
It's also my bad for being a bit too close to her shoulder because I'm like right on the edge with my fire
It's
resist.
extremely generous.
I know it's generous, it's just my fire resist is not very big. So I have to be close enough to at least get him under that.
I mean, could you just stand closer to like being with the?
You like by her feet.
It's he's going to get knocked back even further into the wall.
Gotta go grab one and pull it back.
Don't log out, Spren, and back in because there's a queue. But you could try Alt F4.
Yeah.
I don't mean log out of your
Trying
account.
to
but
zone
just
in
go
and
back
won't
to
let me in
character
and
screen,
out.
back in.
Oh, yeah.
So Onyxia killed Pipclaw with a fireball even though he was phased.
That's because Warlock pads are so freaking bugged.
Hey, Polychamp, do you have an extra ironwood seed?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Thank you.
Do we want to have a second soul stone or just jammer?
I mean, we should soulstone as many healers as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like we're really needing them to, you know.
There's no wipe recovery at all in this.
The other thing is, if you run out of mana, you can kill yourself and then res.
Healing yourself is healing per second increase.
Just make sure you run into the whelps when you're killing yourself.
Yeah, that's why you never finished the cast.
Yeah, I don't know why. And going into the instance. There we go. Just have to sit there for like.
That's what I'm trying to be a nice one.
Sao Resi.
Oof.
Goes on in.
Thanks for that save there, Manny. He was charging right for me. I think you might be too short, Manny.
Yeah, I think I sure am.
Alright, we got it this time. Just watch your threat in the transition.
Is it worth having 2 different people pick up whelps right and left side so me and Polly can keep hitting Ani?
Probably. And the whelps don't seem to hit hard enough that I think just me and another warrior just throw a shield on, even with your DPS gear, and you should be able to have.
Yeah, they die pretty quick too.
Yeah, honestly, if everybody just nukes them real quick, they probably don't even actually need that tank per se.
Beals, where you at in your Hellstone? Oh, you're
I am
jumping
jumping
around.
up and down
Yeah,
on the
I see it.
MoDOT has them too, just
Yeah, but you don't.
I'm
you
the
don't
one who
have
makes
a-
Hellstones.
I don't what?
You don't have a yell macro.
I don't need one. You should be able to just walk up to me.
Yeah,
Wait, so
true,
who's
true.
all trying? Who's all trying the yell roll tonight?
We're not rolling.
Look, handing out Hellstones and raids is about all I got, so just let me have this. I don't have a fear ward, by the way.
Not everyone's going to.
Oh,
We're
okay.
focusing on tanks and healers. And then DPS.
Classes. I see. Just being a little class there.
No roll
That's
list. There's a difference.
Roll list.
A stratified society makes sense in WoW, or else you die.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly.
They bounce off the wall.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
They're usually hard and fast. Please sit.
Even side! Many well!
That's your
Will
AK.
you handle it?
You'll see me sit a lot during raid fights if there's no healing to be done, just for mana regen.
Does that do anything?
Just had a whole bunch of people back from Fireball.
Yeah, the melee really should not be going like big group up on the whelps. It's guaranteed death. Yeah, plenty of range that can kill it.
I don't see enough dots. More dots now.
She meleeed me.
I've had that happen.
Well, huh. Here they come. Alright, whelps.
Throw more dots. More dots. More dots. Come on, more dots.
The whelp's good.
A lot of whelps. Did somebody get thrown?
I don't see enough dots. More dots now.
Slow DPS, no dots on it. Sadly, I can't fucking wall her. Extra tank should be on the sides because I'm underneath her.
Get to the sides.
Hey, whelping coming.
Yep, you got looks like 5 or 6 of them.
Stop DPS.
Beware.
DPS her.
I got an
Negative ward on him. Holly has
Okay,
it.
she's
though.
on me. Nobody DPS. Pulling her back.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly.
Also DBM Eli's.
Beware.
Barely in range.
You're
Oh, and I died. Barely in range.
Hit it like you mean it.
Okay, you can start DPS her.
Well,
We got well on
I got, yeah, I got
That's a lot.
Many whelps.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
Beware.
What's happening? Whelps? Didn't fear it in there?
Yeah, I got feared in there. The shield
Good
wall.
job. Good job on the wall. Heals. There's a man. Whelp on the right side.
Any BRs go to Polly and
I got 4 minutes still.
I got an extra root of mid.
I'm at a cool distance, by the way, so.
Watch your threat, guys. A lot of you are real close to man.
He heals.
Beware.
You've
I
got
need a
one.
fear ward.
You have one.
Needs innervate.
Oh, those tracks. Never mind.
You got 2 healers left.
Jammers, you need innervate.
Going down.
I could use innervate.
Beware.
If we can get me up and throw.
Just double checking no one's dead who has a soul stone.
I need a fear ward again if anyone has one available.
On it.
Not on Jamel.
Beware.
And watch the fucking tank.
Dead.
That's the fucking 50 DKP minus!
Are we out of tanks?
Yeah. Sarb has them, but yeah.
Got someone with a shield.
Dead.
Had someone with a shield.
Like
Beware.
not have the DPS, or what's the problem?
It's people are dying in ways that they shouldn't really be dying, and then by the time we're at this phase, it takes time because you have to go.
I got flame breath there at the end too. That's how I went down.
Yeah, she does. She still does that.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if that was a people in range issue or.
No, she does it
She just
periodic.
does that to tank. Yeah. Okay.
I was just an unfortunate feared into a flame breath. Plus the floor spiking as I went through as the sphere.
So is it just bad luck on the fears into the whelps or what?
I got punted into whelps when she landed. Had to use my cooldowns then to not die.
It seems the transition from the first air phase to the ground phase we're having trouble with. A lot of people are
And
dying.
that's basically the entirety of the fight.
Yeah. That one was my fault. I should realize Polly had her already at that point and stayed back.
Should we just be more conservative with DPSing while she's in the air for threat reasons?
Not really. That was actually pretty good, the transition. It was people dying from being too close together when the whelps spawned in.
Yeah, all the melee grouped together is pretty much death right there.
Yeah,
She
melee,
double fireball.
Don't worry about it unless you're the only one there. Don't run towards another melee to attack whelps.
And you need to have your slash range up too.
Yeah.
If you have your add-ons installed at all. Because that really does help.
Is our comp affecting us at all? 'Cause I'm not sure what comp side you've done this really.
No,
comp's fine.
the group is fine. It's just a matter of working through the transitioning and figuring out the little things. I mean, I should not have died from a melee attack, but I was trying to get a heal off on Champ.
That's actually another little thing that helps out a lot is melee. If you're not bandaging yourself or using health stones, please do take a little bit off the healing.
Yeah, and we can also probably give you some hellstones during the fight as well. If you use them
Not
early.
Champ, sorry, I meant Polly. But yeah, you know what I meant. It's just it's working through the transition.
Start taking DKP away, guys. It's unacceptable.
Good learning experience for everybody.
Oh yeah, Classic is very unforgiving. Very unforgiving.
Well, I mean, we're missing 13 people, which, you know, 4 of those would be healers, which would make it easier, but at the same time, it would make it more complicated. So it's, like I said, it's just a learning experience.
It's good we're having some difficulty, because if we didn't, that means that we were a bunch of freaks. Can't have that now.
Not saying I wouldn't be upset about having like 3 or 4 more healers with this group.
Woohoo!
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be stacking fire resist for this fight as well, right?
You don't need a ton, but some of it, yeah.
Yeah, I threw. Actually, I can switch it 1 piece.
With Aura, I'm sitting at like 170.
Okay, that's what I'm at around 2 with Aura at 177. Thanks, water.
Do we have another tank I can give a fire pot to?
I mean, if you want to give me one, you can. This is gonna get burnt immediately, but
Anyone
Save
need,
like a few hundred healer mana. Let's go.
anyone need dense sharpening stones?
Let's get some fear wards going.
Does everyone have a health stone?
Anybody else need one?
Nope.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly. Hit it like you mean it.
I get why you do it, but it scares me every time I see money not where.
What
Now
if he
hit it
forgets
very
this
hard
time?
and very fast.
Do any of our warriors have improved demo shout?
Looks like Neff does.
Neff, if you could give a demo shout, that'd be great. I don't have improved.
I think he has been. 'Cause I've been trying to demo Roar and it's not going up, so I'm assuming something's wrong.
I've been doing demo shout, but if Neff, you can take over, that'd be great.
So for this part, we want range to be good.
Whelps! Left side! Even side! Many whelps! Now handle it! Throw more dots! More dots! More dots! Come on, more dots!
Beware.
Watch your
Clustered up
facing.
too much.
Yeah, you guys are grouping up too much.
That's a fucking 50 DKP minus!
We looked like we were really spread out.
Yeah, I think we were spread out as much as normal.
Yeah, that looked fine.
Look where
This
we're
whole back corner by me was pretty much empty. If you give her a target, she'll take
Just
it.
wipe it. Wipe it.
I don't see enough dots! More dots now!
Yay!
Stop killing me.
You'll take you'll take durability like the rest of us. Not that it was me healing, but
Yeah, we have respawns.
Throw more dots! More dots! More dots! Come on, more dots!
So, when there's a deep breath warning, the center is the worst place to be, just FYI.
No, it can be in any third of the room.
You just
Based
gotta
on-
look for where her head is and try and get as far the heck away from it as you can.
That one was weird
she-
because
Yeah, she was facing
deep breathed
away.
and then, yeah, she
But the
turned
head,
around.
so the head is bugged. Don't look at the head.
Well,
It literally sprays in a straight line.
yeah, basically from where her head is and it's facing, it's a straight line. She was just facing the wrong.
And that's why the center is always the worst, because it will always get hit.
well, now we can say that everybody's seen it.
Seen what?
Deep breath.
I missed it. I died too quickly.
Is someone still in combat with her? Because I'm getting the raid warning still.
Yeah,
Same.
it's still going off.
I think we blame the hunter, right?
Well, he's the only one who's still alive, so let's go with that.
Sounds like a plan.
Is it safe to run in?
Yeah.
It's always safe to run in.
Nah, it's
Imagine
just
if you
all
couldn't
the,
zone in.
all the warnings made me leery about it.
She doesn't leave that.
Onyxia's waiting at the portal.
Just to gobble you.
I don't think you can zone in when there's a boss fight in progress.
Correct.
Yeah, my range check is still going off.
Yeah, it's just bugged. Don't worry
Mine
about
just cleared. Yeah, combat ended.
the good news is my soulstone's back up. Although each time I put it on Jamie, she's always one of the last ones to live. Each time I don't, she dies first.
She does it on purpose, I swear.
Because she's using it when you're not looking.
Are all the other priests out of candles?
Sorry, I just got back.
I buffed one group. Can keep going if you'd like.
Yeah, I buffed 4 groups.
Gonna pull him.
Some fast respawn.
Every time I see...
Oh, respawn, right on top of us.
They are
Took
standing
tank
there.
that.
Yeah, let's resist
All
her.
the melee should get out, if they can.
That was fun.
Really great job that no one died.
The hammer.
Hipsquad died. He died for you all.
Hipquash should be phase shifted.
Well, he took aggro so other people would. He's a hero.
Yeah, I think we're just pretty lucky that it didn't do his like blast wave move with all 20 people right on top of him.
I think the other one's not up yet.
Should we wait for it to come back up?
It
No,
won't
just
come
move
on
quick.
top of us. As long as we're in the area.
Definitely moving in the tighter group, probably.
Yeah, catch up. Whoever's in
Here
the
it is, there it is.
Oh, back.
Go.
He's there, he's there.
Jax.
DPS him again.
Don't aggro the extra one.
Yeah, whoever's stuck on this right side, just don't risk it. Big number.
Jeez.
There you go.
Poor hound.
God, you get this dumper off the ground.
It's too thick. It's a good workout though.
Anyone need a Hellstone?
So on the whelps, really be careful not to stack up. Especially melee. I know it's tempting, but just it's not worth it.
It's a bad natural habit because in every other instance you group up on large ads like that, so it's almost counterintuitive to what we've been.
Yeah, so just let the warlocks and mages aim even to death.
You are going to DPS very slowly.
Don't run up too soon.
Hit it like
Don't
a
DPS her yet. Okay, go
Now
ahead.
hit it very hard and very fast.
It's a marathon. The extra 7 seconds of DPS isn't gonna matter.
Treat it the exact same way with staying alive too. Prioritize that over.
They say dead DPSs.
Tail, breaths. See, look at how fast he's going down. We get these people alive, we're good.
Tent number 2 we actually had up for a long time. It's just most of our DPS were dead.
Also, he's just one week. So the fight is still a lot faster.
Also, what's the cooldown on Innervate? Is it 3 minutes?
6 minutes.
Okay.
Save that for phase 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long is it from like start of the fight to per round? Do you think?
5 minutes.
Okay. Melee, get ready to use your cooldowns when she starts running. Go.
I don't see enough dots. More dots now. Throw more dots. More dots. More dots. Come on, more dots.
Whelps love you, Linton.
Whelps!
Yeah.
Left side!
Sure do.
Even side! Many whelps! Now handle it!
Couldn't hurt.
If it's just the 3, they really don't hit hard, so.
Get the whelps.
I just can't get close.
Throw more dots.
Watch
more
your head.
dots, more
Make
dots.
sure you're not stacked
Come
up.
on, more dots.
It's good to practice just kind of getting to an area where you think it's safe while she's flying around, just in case.
If you get hit with fireball,
slash range 10 helps.
Save your healers.
I don't see enough dots. More dots now.
Whelps.
Whelps on this side. Oh, here they
Throw more dots. More
Whelps
dots.
up on the
More
west
dots.
side. Get some
Come on, more
AoE.
dots.
Rafe is gonna life tap, don't kill him. Just gonna bandage.
Whelps on my side.
Slow down damage or get ready to stop in just a sec.
What the?
No new dots on the boss.
Good job staying spread out. You're doing good. If you're not ranged to DPS, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's better to stay spread out and get in range.
Right, it's not worth it.
Be sure to clear the center when she's coming down so Polly can be the only one there.
Building some threat. It says I'm at top, but I will not be.
Can't hit her, hit her.
Don't dot, guys.
Yeah.
Whoever loaded her up.
I just put one on.
Whelp on the west side.
We got 4 incoming over here.
Oh, one just popped up directly on top of me for some reason.
Healers go on mana.
Another one's popping up. Where the hell are these coming from?
They spawn periodically. Just deal with them.
No, but they're
they'll
just
go
like
away.
appearing. They're not coming from
That's fine, just deal with them.
Alright, should be coming down.
Clear the middle.
comes.
Clear the middle.
Bandage if you're melee and you need heals.
Beware.
Back negative fear ward. Polly's got her. Be very careful. Wait until she's in position.
Don't stand in front like that. You're gonna get fire breathed.
Wait until she's in position. Be conservative.
Stay away from the eggs. It's okay to stack.
I'm down
Wait,
now.
battle res for Polly?
Battle res and pause.
Annie's got her.
I've got her. I got
Hit it
Conjure.
like you mean it.
Beware.
Again, careful on her tail. Careful on her tail. Fear. I need a fear ward as well, please. I've still got her. I'm gonna turn her back around.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
I'm gonna be in front of her too, so if she breathes, it's gonna be both of them.
Beware.
Probably good DPS.
I need a fear ward still.
You got 2 dead priests.
Okay.
Stance.
Yep.
Beware.
You have a battle res up.
You probably stop attacking if you want. I'll take it back.
Okay.
We just wanted.
It's fine.
Tell us when she's ready.
Yeah.
Beware.
This does not want to get up.
He wants to
Oh,
innovate.
she got me, but I'm feared.
Jammers want to innovate.
I'm gonna go down.
She's got it.
No, you're not!
You got her, Polly?
Yep. Nope.
No. Okay.
I'm dead.
I'm not even hitting her.
Go crazy.
Polly's got it.
Yeah.
Drax, can you get a fear word on Polly? Thank you.
If you could throw out any buffs on single buffs, that'd be great.
When should we start kind of going in on DPS?
Not yet. I'm almost down.
Scribe, I'm gonna intervene.
Lovely.
Yeah, if you got interviews, you.
Beware.
Okay, you should be good to go.
8 seconds. I'll get the next one.
Last.
Polly has fear word.
Mason could use innovate if anyone has one. Bandage yourself if you can.
Beware.
That next one, Polly.
And And watch the fucking tank.
I'm in the wells. I'll pick
Bombs
him
on
up.
the east side.
I'll pick him up.
And he's got
Pick him up.
He whelps on the west side as well.
Got it. Oh, we got feared. Shit.
There's a lot of whelps up.
You got him?
Loose on
I lost
the
2. I lost
left
2.
side.
This bubble save. Very good.
Blaster.
Any intermits are
Beware.
I can get another.
We got more whelps.
Focus the whelps first.
Beware.
Stop DPS.
So you're word up on Polly?
Jump back on.
Beware.
Jump, bring her back.
Say when.
I got next to the
We got wells coming in.
Light damage.
I'm gonna pull well.
Pick them up. Picking them up.
Beware.
Oh, he's down.
Burn!
I've got no cooldown.
Shit.
Drop though. Need heals.
I think y'all can do it. If you just burn fast.
Down.
Like hell fast.
Beware.
She's done.
20k.
I burned all the recklessness I had.
You got a dot, put it on her.
Wait.
You know, wand, melee healers, everything.
And watch the fucking tank.
Throw your wand
Light of the
on
moon.
your shoulders. No!
This is the light of the moon.
Jammers! Get her, jammers!
Got it, Jam.
Jammers out of the
I
moon.
believe! Oh my god. Oh my god. Hit that shit. Go! Go!
One shake.
Got it!
Shake and lengthen.
Ah!
Dodge and
1,000 health! Shit.
477.
Someone soul stone and just spin on her.
Oh, God. No.
It's completely out of pots, otherwise I could have killed her.
So I just
I got a
want
print
you
screen of
to
that, by the
remember
way.
That from the person that said that little bit of extra help with wands won't matter.
Okay, so we did so much better that time. Oh man.
So I got a question.
1%.
Oh my god.
She had like 1,000 health left. Like you could have.
She had 540.
Oh no! 540? That's 0%. That's like
my app was like 283.
You can't make that up. That's insane.
I noticed something during the. There's a part when the whelps start kind of trickling out. The warrior will start grabbing them, and we will start the AoE, and Onyxia will always do a roar, and it kind of cuts our AoE, like, yeah, it cuts it off almost completely. So it's like a waste of like a ton of mana. So it's better to just kind of wait for that one roar, and then when you get out of the fear, you can start DPSing them, because that's like a huge waste of mana there.
There are two things that are happening for whelps to come in. The first one is people getting feared into the whelps, but the biggest one I've noticed is when the tank loses fear ward, she turns and will knock somebody into the whelps. And she tracks the tank. So yeah, we should definitely get soulstone on the dwarf priests, because that fear ward is the biggest thing.
Could I join the raid again?
Yeah.
I have a queue though, like 200 people is in the queue.
That's alright.
I've got a question though.
That's right.
How can I prevent myself from getting meleeed when I'm wanding?
Stay away from her.
Like,
if you're getting
not
melee, you're
underneath?
too. Yeah, no. If you're getting melee, you're too close to the front of her.
I'm talking about during phase 2.
She's in the air?
Yes.
I've
Twice
been
in a
meleeed.
row.
I've been meleeed while she's in the air.
That's weird.
I died this
Gotta
time
get out of
because
her
she
way.
meleeed me with a crushing blow and then hit me with the fireball right after. And the time before, she hit me with a melee crushing blow twice in a row.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I saw
Moral of
you
the
guys.
story is don't stand in front of a dragon.
Don't stand under her when she's flying. That's the only time she can melee you, I think. It was weird towards the end there when everyone was dying and I got aggro. She hit me once and then she continued to swing at me, but I didn't take any damage for another like 4 swings.
Does she
dodge.
always hit with the tail when you cross her back?
Yes.
Don't cross her back. If you get trapped on one side, just stay there.
Oh yeah, because I had to run to innervate. So.
If you have to cross, wait for a deep flame breath, and then cross towards the front half of her, not the back half of her.
Gotcha.
If you have to cross.
What if you run through like her stomach? What does that do?
It's a point where flame in front, tail in back. It's a point.
Oh, okay. So there's
So
no like
it's-
safe zone.
Yeah, don't go through the middle, because then you could get either or both.
So yeah, if people find they're getting feared into the whelps, they're standing too close to the whelps.
Yep.
150 more.
But if you watch for a flame breath, after she does it, you're going to have some safety time before she'll do that again.
Yeah. Also, remember when she's not in the air, you don't have to spread out. I know some people were. You don't have to like stack, but I think people are forgetting that you don't have to spread out there.
Phase 2 is the only time you want to split.
Yes.
I'm just telling you guys now, I have one more pummeler left. So if we have to keep doing attempts after this, DPS is going to be hella slow.
I mean, I can go do more laundry. And just one the whole time.
I probably have better single target threat once you're at pummelers, but might have slightly better gear than myself in terms of survivability.
Oh, I haven't learned to level up bandage yet.
Yeah, anyone who does not have first aid needs to level their bandaging. I did notice that not too many people had bandage debuffs like through the whole fight.
I was
especially after fireballs when the phase when she's in the air. No excuse. You're just standing there.
Not complaining, but I was trying to bandage and I was getting healed, and then my bandages were going to waste. And then I had a cooldown and I couldn't bandage when I needed to.
Also, shadow resist
We
buff from
definitely need you guys to bandage. And a lot of times, like, you guys will be across the map or something, so it just is unnecessarily dangerous for us to start running across and healing you guys.
There's also, like, right in front of us, there's those 2 humps, like, that are, like, basically framing her. Those will cause line of sight. So, like, if you're right here or right here and priests are somewhere along there, you'll be out of line of sight.
Keeper, how far in the queue are you? Keeper Boo?
Yeah, sorry, I just came back.
What's your place in queue?
50 more people. But also, when I logged off, I went back to Iron Forge.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna pull again with that.
Okay.
I don't know what they actually cost, so if that's not enough.
That's fine.
I mean, a summon wouldn't take that long.
Nothing against Keebler. I hope that she dies this time.
extra beer as an innovate too.
Who are the, are 3 priests being soul-sown?
Scribe
and 2 are. Scribe and Shamel.
And then what's the third one going to?
It's down.
It's not up
Oh,
yet.
I see. Okay.
Do you have one made though, Beals?
I can make one right now.
Yeah, just in case it comes up during the
It's
fight.
got 11 minutes, so...
That'll be close. But could make the difference.
I marked
could
that
make
ready, but I just need to drink.
540 damage worth.
Yeah.
I'm just needing to drink, and then I'll be good to go.
If it does come down to it, am I putting my whole in the middle of battle? Am I putting on just a healer or what?
On who's the last? Describe.
Droxic.
Call Drax. Yeah, there you go.
We
But
do
you
not
know,
have
towards
time.
the end, if it's going to shit, just whichever healer.
Any priest that's
was.
alive. If
Yeah,
there's a
okay,
priest
any
alive,
priest.
put it on them if they have already used their soul stone or don't have. Otherwise, yeah, any other healer.
Going in.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly.
We're gonna kill her this time because I'm on the left side.
Okay.
Just watch rain up too far ahead, because there is still fire breath.
Yeah, stay at the middle of her feet. Like the
Stay with the icon.
That part was interesting.
I can't
like
reach
you mean it.
Polly. I got eggs.
We're gonna get
Yeah,
Welps. Welps right side.
Yeah.
bunch of
east side
Adam.
whelps.
Now hit it very hard and very
Wait, what
fast.
happened?
So right.
I got punted back waiting to heal.
Whelps are good. Whelps are handled.
Very handy.
Careful on DPS.
I just love watching her do flame breath and see Polly taking 0 damage from resisting it.
Got 206 fire resistance.
I'm just waiting for my wand to stop getting resistant.
Dude, I get parried and dodged so frickin' up.
Go ham yet?
Yeah, you can go a little hard. If you get like a big crit or something, just chill.
So I'm that good?
I'm just talking to everybody. I don't expect you to do anything.
Sing!
That's the poly I know.
Gnomes look really funny when they're dancing and landing.
Who is that that's dancing in between?
Me,
Wait,
right?
is that you?
You can dance for him.
That's awesome. That's too good.
Not even active.
Yeah.
They do it.
I feel like our DPS is better this round too.
I was smiting.
Melee, get ready to use your cooldowns when she starts running. Just go ham. Go.
I don't see enough dots. More dots now. Throw more dots. More dots. More dots. Come on, more dots.
Whelps right side.
Whelps! Left side! Even side! Many whelps! Now handle it!
Get hit with fireball, remember to bandage right away.
Come on, more dots. I don't see enough dots. More dots now.
No more dots at this point, right?
Hasn't given the warning yet.
I don't know why mine didn't work.
It's
about 45%.
Well, you want to stop dots before 45,
Wolves
so
are
it's
starting to
probably
come out.
Yeah, just go ahead and stop now to be safe.
Whelps coming in right side. Picking them up.
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
Beware.
Watch your head. I'm not even sure what we did wrong.
It was just one of the diagonal ones. You can go 3 different ways. It's a pain in the ass.
Like, is that even avoidable?
Yeah.
It goes in a straight line from one side to the other. You just gotta get on the left or the right side.
There's a healer. I should get up.
Whoever is Fear One.
Drax. Yeah.
Drax up.
Where are you, buddy? I see you. Fucking with it. Sorry, I got the shitty B-red.
Try to get some light buffs on Drax if you can. Wisdom being one of them. Also,
He already has it.
Okay. Whelps coming up on the west side.
Good, I need rage.
Whelps on the east side as well.
That was one whelp.
And just one.
They're coming. There's called in the corner.
Don't heal thick. Thing the Jameson.
What's your percentage?
40% right now.
No DPS, stop DPSing her.
Beware.
Couple whelps up, you can DPS.
Don't be in the middle.
Ice block if you can.
Still got some whelps east side here.
Run to the middle, run to the middle. Give back.
Always got her now.
I got Soulstone. I'm gonna wait for her to get away from me though, so I don't get nailed.
Beware.
She's gonna be awkwardly positioned.
Hit it like you mean it.
No. Here we're back up on Polly.
How in the world did
Now
I
hit
get
it very
boogied
hard
where I
and very
am?
fast.
Beware.
Shower, you might get screwed into the eggs.
Beware.
I did not have to. My
Slowly.
Heal it up a Polly.
2 minutes for my soulstone to be ready.
If I could get a Blessing of Wisdom.
Scribe, do you still have your Soulstone?
Beware.
yes, I still have mine.
Okay, so Beals, when it comes up, put it on.
Okay.
So one of the druids threw thorns at them. For the deep, yeah, for
I got Fear Water and Polly.
Battle red.
I got a lot of time on mine. Scribe, you want to innervate?
Hit Chommel.
I just popped a potion, so save it for a
I
bit.
could use one jammers.
Yep, give it jammers then.
Someone just got knocked into eggs.
Beware.
Which side?
West side.
Fuck.
I can't take
Right.
them.
Mages.
another druids over there.
Just try AoE and crossing over. There we go.
Yeah, I'm down.
I have a rank 1 no blizzard on it.
Start slowly picking them off.
Still too late.
Scout them if you have to.
Beware.
Just fearing careful.
Looks like they got.
And watch the fucking
Someone just
kick.
got tail sparked again. I don't know if that was into eggs though.
That was weird, and I went straight back.
Can DPS start going hammer now?
There's an innervate up.
Steady and slow.
30 seconds on the millstone.
You can bandage.
Beware.
I'm gonna try and make it up and hopefully not get hunted.
Oh, shit.
Picking her up.
We get.
Beware.
Bring her back to where she was if you can, facing. It might get
Yeah,
too
Put
late.
the soulstone on you, John.
You're what I mean.
Keep Manny up.
Put me in Manny's group.
You are?
Yeah, I'm getting fire resist.
Beware.
Are we good for DPS?
Yeah. Water's a little high. Shorty's a little high.
I'm just bandaging people right now.
Okay. I got a pretty good lead now.
No VR's up yet.
Getting a lot of parries.
You can give me a favor.
Don't worry about healing me. Whoever did that.
Beware.
This is right.
Any fear words?
Yeah,
Come on,
same
Tim.
with me. Yells.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw on all my fucking fires.
God.
Beware.
If it wasn't for that RNG diagonal flame, you probably would have.
Yes, I do too.
I am definitely going to need to repair.
I just got teleported.
Do we got a repair sign? Or bot?
Does she have an ability that pulls people to her face?
She's done that to me a couple of times where she knocks me up and then all of a sudden I'm poofing right. I don't know what that is.
I didn't even get
it's
knocked up, I was just there.
I think it's just a general boss type of a thing, like anti-safe spotting type of a mechanic that they've got thrown into a few bosses where if no one's in range, they'll just kind of be like, well, you're in range.
Yeah, if we get that extra BR and innervate, it'll help too. And a tank for Whelp's left side.
Got 16 minutes left on my soulstone, by the way.
Yeah, I used mine right at the end there.
There's enough time to pop like, I don't know, 4 mana pots, so if you're not popping them as soon as you need to, you should.
I ran out.
I was about to say I ran out a long
We've
time
wiped
ago.
so many times. Like,
I have a whole bunch of
do,
health pots
yeah.
if people need them.
I barely have to use them because DPS goes so light for so long that I haven't had to really use them. And it just do my best.
I will buy anyone's mana potions if they have extra.
Same.
Yeah, I have 2 here. Of the, I think the big ones. I have 3 of the major ones. Who needs?
I have 13 superior healing potions and 7 of the majors.
I just need 1 mana pot, maybe 2. We should kill them on this one as long as we don't get a breath. So when the breath, just so people know, when the breath happens, if you look at her, whichever way it's facing, like whichever way the breath is going, if you can get to the side of it, you can completely avoid it. You just have to be very quick on moving.
Also, mages, if you ice block right when it says deep breath incoming, you can avoid the entire thing. You just sit in the ice block and wait till it's over. That's what I've been doing. Save
Yeah, I pallied through. I mean, I bubbled through the.
Yeah.
The
I do it. I do it just in case, even if I'm not in range, just to be certain.
Is the
Well, it
reason
looks like
she's
Keeber's
deep
gonna
breathing
need a
is-
res outside.
Is the reason she's deep breathing is we're too clumped during that phase?
You can it's a random proc, I think. You can skip it if you DPS her down quick enough and
It's if you're too clumped, then it seems to be there's some random element that the
So before we start going down there, we need to summon Keeper, and we
No,
probably need
Keeper's right here.
Okay.
We've got respawns anyway.
Because one of the problems I've been having in phase 2 is I feel like I get trapped behind a bunch of people and I can't move forward to do any
If you
damage.
get DPS, that's not that huge of a deal. It's better not to clump up. She will move. She'll get in range of you.
Yeah, when in doubt, spread out.
I'm also starting to run low. I mean, I have 6 soul shards left, so I started with 50.
What's that?
Does any Warlock have lots left then?
I have 15.
Who else needs a mana? Linkson?
Yeah. Sorry.
There's a repair bot down here, so make sure.
Thanks.
Okay, that's marked on the moon.
We got this, guys. If we can just get through phase the transition, we'll be alright.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it looks like the Flame Breath is the big one too, Ollie, so all fire resist is probably worth it.
Yeah, I put everything on.
Yeah, I put last couple pieces on too.
Oh, do we have a bot down?
Anybody else need a health stone?
All the warlocks have some shards left. We'll get a few more from the...
Who's gonna host those?
Everyone.
Modot.
Modot, Ray, Fields.
We can collect 3 more just from these bots.
And during phase 2, if a warlock, gets hit with the fireball or whatever, yeah, sure, throw him the heal. But during phase 3, there's really no reason why we can't just heal ourselves back.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do.
Same with phase 2. For any melee that gets hit, give them a second advantage before you heal them. No need to try to snipe them.
Unless you're like really behind on the healing meters, in which case.
Paula, did you say you have some extra major health bots?
Yes, I do.
I ran out that attempt, so I'm down to superior.
How many do you go through?
Usually not many unless I'm tanking the boss, so 2 should be great.
Alright. Because I can't use them while tanking, so...
Right, okay, I might take a couple more then. Oh, thanks Larry. Perfect. That'll be good.
You know about the cancel pot back into shapeshift?
Yeah, she can still within that time hit me with something, kill me.
It's risky.
Gotcha,
I
just check.
Yeah. Stance dancing even to Berserker Rage with no Fear Ward is even risky.
Ray, does a wound count as a pot?
Yeah, I can't do pretty much anything. It's really annoying. I'm gonna go grab one.
I'm not entirely certain about that, though.
I think it does.
Do demonic runes count as a pot?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I thought they were on different timers, that's why they were so important.
I'm pretty sure they're on like Healthstone, Mana Citrine timer.
Give it a shot. I'll take one and see what happens.
Yeah, they're on the Hellstone timer. You should be able to pot and use those.
Larry, I've got. Oh no, you're good for bandages. Anyone else need bandages while we're waiting?
We're gonna have serious line of sight issues if we try and pull it back.
Pulling it back anyway.
Everyone back up.
It was already.
Did you say Ripquah?
I was thinking the same thing. I just didn't want to be mean.
Me and Jaguars are of the same mind.
It's okay, priests are allowed to be mean, jammers.
I'm not wearing a dress. I would also want to point out that this male piece that I have has fire resist on it, so it's super helpful.
Look at you.
Priests can't wear it, I'm just saying.
Look at you.
Hey, I was trying to talk you into just never wearing that dress. I don't feel like 5 in, 2 healing.
Pretend it never happened.
It didn't happen. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Is there anyone whose first aid isn't high enough for the heavy rune cloth? But needs rune cloth and only requires 200 first aid.
I feel like that's a trap.
I'm at 275.
Well, it's less healing, but
Well, they require lower skill to use than they do craft, so.
Beelzebub could use them.
Just rune cloth?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see where you jump around for me. Oh, there you are.
You can use heavy rune cloth at 225, so if anybody is 225.
I can use either heavy or whatever.
Okay.
Which warlock's handing out crack still?
All of them?
I have the back here. All of a sudden.
Thank you.
May your generosity be returned to you 100-fold.
Anyone else need some? Oh, there you go.
Position check, posture check. We got.
I need band.
Posture poor. Let's get her down. What do y'all say? Let's get her down right here.
Let's get this bitch dead. Not dead, D-E-D, dead.
Focus up.
Mana. In a second.
I have 6 minutes on my soulstone, by the way.
Well, you can do a mid-fight then. That's good.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
I'll oh, it just ticked to
You are
5.
going to DPS very, very slowly.
Don't get too far ahead.
Damn it,
Whelp's
again.
coming. Get whelps
Hit
coming.
it like you mean it.
Picking them up.
It was almost identical.
That was really funny, actually.
Now hit it very hard.
You just
and
stay
very
with the group
fast.
then.
Stay with the group, get punted into the freaking wells.
I'm not using a pummeler charge, so careful when you're eating.
Wait, should I be on left or right side?
Don't worry about it.
Wherever you're at now, just stay.
Okay.
Yeah, you never want to go underneath, because it's basically like being in front end. But
Unless you
what was she telling my I'm just going to teleport in front of you when you knock me up, just to Vapor flame breaths actually.
Oh, 1 or 2.
Yeah, if you're spiking, watch threat. Spread, same with you. Just take it easy for a second. Spread again, you're really close, 2k behind, stop DPS.
Melee, get ready to use your cooldown. Let's go.
Go.
Can we get a wisdom check?
I don't see enough dogs. More dogs now. Throw more dogs. More
I
dogs.
can go left
More
side.
dogs.
I'll go
Come on,
Owner,
more dogs.
clear now.
Got whelps, right side.
Oops. Coming in.
Whelp! Left side! Even side! Mini whelps! Now handle it!
I got the whelps over here. I don't know why people were calling me.
Range check, everyone be very careful with that. If you get fireballed, bandage. Don't heal me.
Throw more dogs. More dogs. More dogs. Come on, more dogs.
Always be keeping an eye on where she's moving to. That way you know where to move in case she does a deep breath.
Yo, I'm gonna. Oh, no. I thought you died.
No, I'm doing that when she targets me.
Are you able to avoid the fireball?
Yeah, I can feign death as a hunter, but not avoid it.
Not gonna melee me this time.
I don't
I
see
saw
enough
you,
dogs. More
So
dogs
whelp on the
now.
left side. Somebody wants to help me. Ranged. Keeper, don't stack up with. She'll
Okay.
fireball and hit both of us.
Stay far away.
I'm getting a little.
Feel
I'm getting
free to shoot a
too
wrath
quickly.
or some shit at her if you want to.
Spren, can you kind of switch spots with me? I'm behind you. Gotta build some threat.
I'm bandaging. Don't heal me, don't heal me! Oh my god.
Throw more dogs. More dogs. More dogs. Come on, more
You
dogs.
can be double
Keeper, find an
fireball.
open
So
spot. Stand there. Quit running around so much.
People keep on moving.
People need to spread out a
need you to
little bit
stand
more.
still in an open spot.
And if you have to move, don't run over. Because that's gonna trigger.
Yeah.
Be sure to stay spread out.
I don't see enough dogs.
Alright,
More dogs
no more
now.
dots. If we have any, I just put one up on that realizing which. But watch that.
Stage 3 soon.
I'm about to bandage.
Here, Polly, you can go right down. I'll get out of your way here.
I'm drinking. Whelps on the west side.
By the way, that's my fire hunter.
She's coming down. Everyone stay clear.
Beware.
Stay clear. Hail.
Whelps on the west.
Just bubble and go to where the tank goes.
Where the tank's supposed to be.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly.
Can I get a beaver?
Want B-res you? Or anybody?
Yeah, B-Rose, German.
We need Jackson.
Yeah, I'm resing. I'm resing.
Hit it like you mean it.
Links and
Oh crap! I got it. Oh no, she died again.
We got Welps, east side.
You need to watch what's going on before you.
Now hit it very
is that
hard.
Soulstone?
Very fast.
It was 6 minutes.
Got it on
late.
Shamel.
I'm gonna put mine on scribe.
I need heals. Managing.
I'm managing as well if that's weird.
Here we go. Keep moving.
I
can use a fear ward.
I got haunted.
Oh no, I got well.
And
A lot of whelps coming on the front side.
West side, yeah.
Do we have a bandit?
Your ward on.
I'm trying to blizzard through.
Where do you have V-Res up?
No, I don't have V-Res right now. I messed it up.
Tell us when to DPS.
I have Innervate, so call it.
I need
I know when the whelps are dead. I can.
Jammers.
I'm being feared. Okay, I innervated.
Got Polly.
I can try to shrink her.
That actually
No, that fucks with her hitbox.
Yeah, 5 left.
She goes to fear if a priest wants to throw a bubble up on it, in case you're feared.
the only priest left.
Any V-Res you gotta drive.
There's an airbait I could use on Jamal.
Got mine in 10 seconds.
I have no more res or.
Yeah, mine are both down.
Can't be standing on the track.
Hold it solid.
You better move off the crack you're standing on as well.
Beware.
Should we get Keeper on heals?
I'm on it right now. I'm trying to heal.
Whelps coming in from the west side.
Volley up.
And watch the fucking
Dang it.
head.
That double fear is just.
Beware.
Oh, we got this.
Get those whelps down.
Those fears are getting constant.
If you're getting feared into whelps, you need to move closer to her hitbox and stand near her front foot shoulder.
The last two are getting feared, hunted. Yeah, so it's people are getting feared and then hunted into the last 2 seconds. That's what happened.
Shield wall. Shield wall.
I mean, it's still possible.
I got no more mana.
Beware.
Feared.
Do we need more like dwarf priests and fear wards? That's going on.
We just need better positioning.
There's a 30
We only have
second
one
cooldown.
priest up. I can only keep it up every 30 seconds.
But
Yeah.
even if
I'm
we
not
were
playing the
to
healing thing.
I can stand the next one after this one's up.
He's asking it overall. Yes.
Clear comms.
Beware.
I'm down.
You're immune.
Beware.
We're so close. Just keep it up.
Need heals. Any healing cooldowns?
I'm
Beware.
on my last heal.
Come on, we got it. Just focus.
3,000 more. 20,000.
Real low.
I swear to God.
Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at
Down.
it.
Auto attack, auto attack.
4K. Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Die, bitch.
I'm gonna say that was the auto one.
Oh my god, this was the one. I called it.
That was
running
back.
I'm feeling very immersed right now,
I
guys.
was like trying to wring my foot like a cloth to get mana.
And we have 4 ups. 5 up, 5.
5 up, yeah.
Oh, I got the killing blow with a Nightfall Shadow Bolt.
That feels so good.
And you batched it too, because
Sure did.
I need y'all to understand that I was at like 10 HP, and every time I got feared, I would hit the little flame crack, and I would get down to like 1 HP, and I was still just DPSing through it.
That was crazy.
God.
I got excited and accidentally released, so if you can just make that.
Who wants jump ticket?
I'll take some jumper kick.
I would prefer a ranged res.
Where are you at, Scribe and Drax?
I'm in the western eggs. I got punted when she got shifted because Fear Ward was on.
Right or left, not western.
I'm thinking.
Okay, I see.
Right up for back.
Oh man, I got splattered right up against the wall. Looks pretty great.
What about you, Drax? Where are you at? In yourself?
Got him.
That's
Okay.
If someone wants to give me some jumper kick.
Oh, yeah. Where you got it? Okay.
I got him.
Let's see if this works. Yes, thanks to
Let's go.
beautiful. Yes, double jumper cables to the tanks.
I did not want to go to bed. Not down to distract at all.
Brutal.
Yeah, we did it.
What are we at? 27?
Epic. So epic at the end.
27 people, nice.
Yeah, 27 people. So for the third phase, she can still deep breath, but only if tank loses aggro.
It's not deep breath, it's flame breath.
Oh,
Flame
it's
breath.
fire.
It's her normal attack that she does constantly.
So, which druid's gonna go resto to make that helm worth it?
Champ's already went resto for the night, so he's gonna get.
Thank you, Chanel.